Looking for a career in counseling and mental health? We have a few experts on some job options for you. If you would like to teach others about what you know in mental health, you could be a social work teacher in the college setting. But if you would not like to teach, but you still want to be in a school setting, you could be an educational guidance school and vocational counselor. If you do not want to work in the school setting, but still want to pursue a career in counseling and mental health, then a clinical psychologist is the career to consider. We will now discuss each job in detail. The first job we will be discussing is a social work teacher in college. So I'm going to be talking about a social work teacher and all the aspects that are in that kind of career. Alright, so the technology used in this career is that you would use email and Google Docs and Microsoft Excel and just other computer programs and training software like Blackboard. Most of the skills needed in this career are instructing, speaking, reading comprehension, learning strategies, active listening. Abilities in this career, you need to be able to use oral expression, speech clarity, deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, and oral comprehension. Work tasks in this career, training and teaching others, updating and using relevant knowledge, getting information, making decisions and solving problems, and processing information. Tools and activities in this career are that you need to be able to guide class discussions, develop instructional materials, research topics in the area of expertise, write articles, books, or other original materials in the area of expertise, in this case social work, and teach social science courses at the college level. The job zone or setting is like people that would do this job, maybe librarians, lawyers, astronomers, biologists, surgeons, and vets. Education required for this. Most of these occupations require graduate school. For example, they may require a master's degree, or some require PhD, MD, or JD, which is a law degree. The interest code, the people that are more interested in this would be people who are social, investigative, and artistic. Work styles and work values that are important in this career would be initiative, achievement, effort, analytical thinking, integrity, persistence, relationships, achievement, and independence. Wages and employment trends for this. The median wage is about $64,370 annual, and turn the page. The employment is about 15,000 employees. The projected growth for the next 10 years is faster than average. It's about 10% to 14%. And the projected job openings for the next 10 years are 1,300.
As an educational counselor, you must intervene in crisis situations to assist clients, assess client needs or plan treatments, confer with family members to discuss client treatment plans or progress, counsel clients regarding interpersonal issues, and evaluate problems in home or work environments of clients. Work tasks include assisting and caring for others, establishing and maintaining interpersonal relationships, as well as making decisions and solving problems. Tasks may vary, especially with educational counselors, depending on the area and age groups that are being dealt with. It is important that you are an active listener, good at speaking and writing, have social perceptiveness, are service-oriented, and good at instructing. You must also do well around others and interact with people to identify their needs and problems in order to properly provide help and aid. Educational counselors typically work in a school or college, however some may also have a private practice and work in an office or separate facility. An entry-level position requires a master's degree in counseling or a related field, and many careers may require state-issued credentials. The average salary is about $55,000 annually. The salary may vary depending on the specific field or area of employment, as well as location. As population and schools continue to grow, the demand for this career is expected to grow as well alongside it. The next career we will be discussing is a clinical psychologist if you're interested in a career outside of a school setting.
So as a clinical psychologist, it's your job to find your patient's mental and behavioral issues and it's really important that you know psychology, therapy and counseling, English language, customer and personal service, law and government, public safety, and security. It is also important that you know how to use the technology involved with your job because it can help you communicate with your client. Some of the technology is accounting software, analytical or scientific software, medical software, Microsoft Office and Excel, and electronic stress agents which monitor your stress levels. Some of the education and training required is teaching and instructions for individuals and groups. And you also need to know sociology and anthropology, which is knowing group behaviors and dynamics, influences, and culture. Skills needed for this job are active listening, social perceptiveness, speaking, complex problem solving, critical thinking, and service orientation. Time management and coordination are also some of the skills you need. Some abilities that this job requires are problem sensitivity, oral comprehension, oral expression, written comprehension, deductive reasoning, speech clarity, and inductive reasoning. Some of the work tasks that a clinical psychologist does is assisting and caring for others, getting information from their client, judging the qualities of things, people, and service, establishing and maintaining interpersonal relationships, and interpreting the meaning of information from others. Some tools and activities a clinical psychologist may do is counsel clients on mental health and personal achievement, diagnose neuro or psychological disorders, confer with clients to exchange information, prepare scientific or technical reports or presentations, advise others on healthcare matters, collect information from observation, and administer physical and psychological tests. The job zone for a clinical psychologist is related to experience, and you need to have the skill and knowledge from like schooling and other occupations for this job. You also need a lot of job training, which includes like on-the-job training, but most of these occupations assume the person will already have the required skills, knowledge, and work-related experience. Some education required for this job is a doctoral degree, postdoctoral training, and master's degree. Some of the work styles and values of a clinical psychologist include integrity, concern for others, self-control, stress tolerance, dependability, empathy, non-judgmental, confidence, and communication skills.